How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to an NBA 2K22 MyNBA Rebuild Challenge. So, in today's challenge, it's going to be International Players Only Rebuild Challenge. So what that entails is anybody that's from the United States, I guess you can go by their school, is ineligible to be on our team. So we're going to do a fantasy draft. They got injuries off. Like, a lot of the trade rules are off. We're going to have 3 seasons. We could also only draft and sign international players, like people from outside the United States. Same thing with trades. We can only make trades if we get international player in return. And then if we happen to do like a multiplayer trade, we have to trade that player for another international player, release them, something like that. We just only have no Americans. It's that simple. So we're on the road to 1K, so subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Leave a like if you're enjoying the content, and check out my playlist down below. We got socials down below as well. And with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. All right, we're just going to pick a random team. It really doesn't matter what team it's going to be since we're doing a fantasy draft. So here we go. We're just going to stop in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, Spurs. That's who we're going to be. Kind of fitting that we're them since they love their overseas prospects and players. So there we go. Spurs fantasy draft. Don't know where we're picking, but hopefully it's not terrible. So we're just going to sim to our selection. Alright, this is not going to be easy, by the way, just so you guys know. Especially with the fantasy draft, it's not going to be very easy. So we're just going to take Clint Capella with our first pick. Alright, next pick, we're going to pick up Kristaps Porzingis. He's an international prospect, so we're going to take him on. Alright, Bojan Bogdanovic, we're going to go with him. I'm going to take a point guard. We're going to take Dennis Schroeder. Alright, I'm going to go with Evan Fournier, the Frenchman from France, so we're going to go with him. I'm going to pick up Cedi Osman. Cedi Osman, welcome to the squad. Power forward, first power forward. We're going to take Danilo Gallinari. We're going to take Bogdan Bogdanovic to be another shooting guard for our squad. All right, next player, we're going to go with Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka from the Congo. All right, Facundo Campazzo. We're going to go with Campazzo, be our another point guard. So, all right, we're going to go with Davis Bertans. We need another power forward, so Davis Bertans fits the bill from Latvia. I'm going to pick up another shooting guard. We're going to go with Furkan Korkmaz. He is from Turkey, so he fits the bill. I'm going to go with Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot. He is from France, small forward. So we got one more pick after this. And, yeah, I just got to find somebody that's from... So again, just in case you guys didn't know, I've been drafting this entire time based on where it says they come from. So... even though a person might be, like, born in a different country, if they went to the school, like, in the United States, I'm not counting it. Conversely, if they were born in the U.S. but went to a school outside of, you know, the United States, then they were I would technically consider them, like, an international prospect. So just in case you guys, like, weren't aware of that, that is kind of how I've been drafting. So, yeah. I guess Juan Hernangomez, he could be our last guy. So we might as well just go with him. And, yeah, so that's going to be our team. Our team is terrible, which is awesome. So I don't know if there are any good prospects in 2022 that are going to be really good, that are international, but we'll have to take a look at that once we get into the game. So we're going to go with Philheim, 2002, got him in his draft class. So let's just take a look at the situation that we got going on here with our coaching game plan. So, Campazzo, Fournier, Bogdanovic, Porzingis, Capella. It's not great starting 5. And then we got Gallinari, Schroeder, Bogdanovic, Ibaka, and Cedi Osman off the bench. It's not great. It's definitely not ideal. I mean, granted, if we could get Victor Wembanyama in our third and final season, maybe that could be decent, even though he'll be a rookie. It could be somewhat solid, but we'll never know. Either way, I think I like the team the way it is, so we're just going to kind of just rock with that for the time being, but we'll probably end up making a move or two. So system proficiency, 3-star defense. I think that is our best. Ooh, is it really our best? Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll just stick with defense then. Totally fine by me. So we're just going to simulate, see how good this team's going to be. Probably going to be pretty bad. I expect us to have a high pick. Do we have any picks that we could potentially trade? A little bit of second rounders here. We potentially trade a few of those, so... we'll simulate a bit, see how we're doing, take a look at our options. If I have a trade to make, I'll make it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the deadline. Okay, this is shocking. I'm actually shocked. We are the number 1 seed. We're 35-20. We're only a half game up, but we're 35-20. What? I cannot believe this. This is unbelievable. Okay. Wow. Davis Bertans is averaging 22 points. Okay. That's interesting. That is... Wow, he's shooting really well from 3. That is shocking. That is really shocking. Okay, he is having some season. Was he an all-star? Was he an all-star? Did he get an all-star? No, he didn't. Okay. I was like, maybe he was an all-star. But, wow, that's impressive. I'm impressed with Davis Bertans. He's playing really well. Porzingis, Bogdanovic, Fournier, Clint Capella's doing his thing out there. Okay. Wow. Very balanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys average double figures. This is CAW team basketball if I've ever seen anything like this. So, I mean, fair play. Fair play. I did not see this team being so good. Although, oh, he's only played 19 games? Oh, maybe that's not as good as I thought it was. If he's only played 19 games, which is strange. Okay, even when he's played, I mean, he's played well, so fair play to him. I guess we could look to make a move though. It wouldn't be too bad of an option. So let me see if there's any moves out there, potential players we could trade for, and if there is, I'll make a move. But I might just keep the team the way it is. All right. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot, 3 second-round picks to the Warriors for Nemanja Bjelica, who's from Serbia. Kind of just another rotational piece to add to this team. We have a lot of centers, I feel like, but for the most part, I'll take it. I mean, yeah, we have a ton of centers. Okay, I mean, hey, what works, right? So, I mean, we're just going to keep the team the way it is. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot is never going to play. He's in the reserves. And now we got Bjelica, who could be a nice rotational piece. So I think that'll make us even better. So we're just going to keep going. This team's definitely exceeding my expectations. So let's continue that. So we ended up with the second seed. Not a very good second half of the year, but we still ended up with second seed. So that's impressive. Luka Doncic, MVP. Would have loved to have had him on my team. That'd be great. Josh Giddey, Rookie of the Year. Okay, both on the Pistons. 16th of the year, Kevin Porter Jr., Defensive Player Giannis. Honestly, a nice guy to have on my team, too. Most Proved, Tyrese Maxey. Coach of the Year, Frank Vogel. Executive of the Year, Justin Taylor. And, yeah, good stuff there from us. So, any All-NBA teams for any of these Spurs? No. Okay. Anything here? Nope, nothing. Rookies? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Listen, doesn't matter to me. We got the second seed. I'm impressed with that. 46 and 36, though. Yeah, we definitely dropped off in the second half of the year. Kind of fell back down to earth. We were really not very good. Lakers were clearly the better team. But second seed is still good, so can't be mad about that. Kind of curious to see who's on the Lakers, though, why they were so good. But Davis Bertans, my leading player, but he didn't play that much, though. Looking back on it, he only played he played 32 games. I guess when he did play, he was productive. So fair play to him. Porzingis was good. Bogdanovic, Capella, Fournier, Schroeder. I mean, you guys can see the stats for the most part. I mean, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys ended up after double figures, which is pretty good. The team is very, very solid, so I will take that. The only thing is our team is kind of old, so we don't really have a lot of young guys, so that could be kind of a detriment to us, but we'll see. Yeah, kind of curious. I just want to see who's on the Lakers. It just was like, why are they so good? Oh, Curry. Okay, there you go. That makes sense. All right. So, who are we taking on the play-in? Let's see. Game 1 is going to be against Memphis. So, we're taking on Memphis. In the bottom right corner, it's Milwaukee and Chicago. In case you guys care. I don't think most people care, really. But we're just going to go game by game here. We beat Memphis game 1. That's cool. Game 2, we win. Can we go up 3-0 on Memphis? It's 2-1. How about 3-1? And let's beat them in 5. No. Let's beat them in 6. It's 2K, baby. It's like 2K just doesn't want me to win. They don't want me to succeed. Dennis Schroeder's going to be starting. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to simcast, I guess. We might as well. Would hate for our season end here. At least get to the second round. Would be kind of great. Especially after having a good first half of the year. We have a good first quarter. Can we have a good second quarter, though? Not the best second. Need to have a good third. Pretty good third. And if we can pull this away, which we kind of are a little bit. It's getting kind of tight, but we pulled it away. And we win in 7. So we'll take that. Taking on New Orleans now. They were the 3 seed. Who is on their team? Kind of just curious. Who is to see who's on their team? Okay, Donovan Mitchell, Jaron Allen. All right. Game 1. We beat them. Blowout. Nice. Game 2. They beat us by 3 points. Can we win Game 3? They win Game 3 with a blowout. All right, we even it up. It's 2-2. Best of 3. Decisive Game 5 right here. We don't get the dub. But it's 2K, so we should force a Game 7, right? I mean, if it was me up 3-2, you would force a Game 7. So why don't you force win? No, I'm kidding. Why don't you force win us? Why don't you have us win? Well, why don't you do that, 2K? Let's see. We're the away team. Not off to a good horrible first quarter. We need to have a good second quarter. Decent, not a bad second quarter, not a great third quarter. Yeah, we lost. Okay, we lost in 6, of course. Typical 2K not siding with me. The Sixers win the finals. Ben Simmons is on the Sixers. How funny. They ended up drafting him, and he wins finals MVP to prove everyone wrong. Okay, so we got 2 more seasons. Pretty good season. I'm not going to lie. I think we overachieved, though, but I'll take it. Let's try to build off of it. All right, so we have the 23rd pick. That's not too important, but maybe we could try to trade up to get like a solid prospect if there's like any solid international prospects. I'll have to double check, but let's see. Anybody here that could be decent that we could potentially draft? I mean, we could try to get Nikola Jovic. He could be like somebody that's on our board. Anybody else here? Jovic. Dyson Daniels, maybe. Okay, cool. We'll try to see if we can snag one of those guys. Definitely Jovic I'd prefer, but I wouldn't mind Dyson Daniels, I guess. So let's just to see if there's any trades out there we can make. Couldn't find any moves, so we're just gonna sim to our pick, and we're gonna make our selection at 23. See if there's any international prospects out there that we could potentially take. So I'm just gonna take a look here and see. Yannick Zoza, we're gonna go with him. He's from Congo, so we're gonna go with that. He will be our pick. Assign Yannick Zoza. He's probably not going to see the light of day on the court, but it's fine. Juan Hernangomez, might as well just give him the team option, just because I don't know how many international players are actually out there like that say from. I know there are some players that are from international places and stuff, but Campasso, throw him a qualifier, might as well. But we'll probably just end up getting him on the minimum. But yeah, it's got to legitimately say like I'm just for sake of argument, it just has to say it. So, Nurkic from Bosnia could be a pretty decent signing, even though it's like we have centers. So, yeah, I'll look. We'll see if there's any potential free agents we might want to go after. And Ricky Rubio could be decent. We actually might throw him a contract if I can afford him. I don't know if I can, but he probably won't accept that. Yeah. Okay. Serge Ibaka, we got bird rights on him. Okay, I'm gonna look around. If there's any moves I make, I'll show you guys. Alright, so free agency was kind of a bust, but it's fine. This team's not gonna be very good next season. So we got Porzingis, Capella, Bogdanovic, Fournier, Osman, Bogdanovic, Gallinari, Ibaka, Davis Bertans, Korkmaz, Hernangomez. We picked up Emmanuel Mudiay because it said he's from the Congo, even though he went to a school in the U.S., but it's Congo. We're going to go Congo. Yeah, Mike knows who we drafted. Picked up Ilyasova, who's probably not going to play. We also got Dante Exum. How about that? Dante Exum from Australia. He actually might see some playing time. We'll see. But we're just going to go to the second season. I mean, if we could overperform again, that'd be great. I think we still have Greg Popovich as our coach, so that'd be cool if we do. Greg Popovich, but we have a guy that can coach, though, so that's fine. So, Mudiay, Fournier, Bogdanovic, Gallinari, Porzingis, my starting 5. Again, it's not good, but Capella, Bogdanovic, Osman, Ibaka off the bench. I mean, again, we overperformed last season, so it won't be a surprise if we overperform again this year. I don't think. But let's take a look at that system proficiency. Because I mean, we got a year under our belt playing with each other. I guess balance is the best, so we're just gonna keep it a balanced. So there we go. I'm excited to see if this team could be good again. I think 28th. That might be too low. I don't know. Now I'm a little confident. I think because we made the second seed, I think we could maybe be a middle of the pack team. That's the goal. Be a middle of the pack team. But if not, I guess trying to tank isn't too bad because we can get Victor Wembanyama. So we'll see how we can end up doing. So we'll just simulate again to the deadline. I'll show you guys stats, and if there's any moves I want to make before then, you will see them on the screen. Well, we're terrible. Okay, well, we're the 15th seed, 15-39. We're terrible. Okay, so this team is bad. This year, we're horrible. It makes sense. It makes sense that we're bad. It does. It does make sense. It really didn't make sense that we were good last season. I don't know how we were so good, but this season, yeah, it's just not it. You know, just looking at the numbers, I mean, Porzingis' shooting splits are not great. Fournier is averaging 17. Okay, I mean, the Bogdanovich brothers. Moutier is playing pretty well, it seems. Okay, cool. I don't know why his career stats are missing from before 2015. Okay, before 2021, but all right. We have how many guys have double figures? I mean, we have a decent balance, but yeah, the team is not good. I guess we could make some trades. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. I just don't know what we would trade for. Probably picks, if anything. I would take really anything at this point, picks. So let's just see what's out there. Actually not opposed to doing this trade with the Pelicans, so we can get a pick swap and Theo Maledon. We get rid of Dante Exum, and we got to get rid of 2024, 2025 pick. But those don't really matter too much since, again, we're only doing one more season of this. So I'll do that. That's fine. So we get a nice young point guard. I don't know if he'll actually get... he'll get minutes, yeah, off the bench. So we'll do that. We'll get him 13 for Gallo. We'll give 22 to Theo, even though we only have primary position 13 minutes. But we have a bunch of guys that can play power forward, so it's fine. So, all right, I think this team is terrible. So it's going to stick to being terrible. We'll have a good pick. Try to get Wembanyama and kind of just go from there. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, Luka wins MVP again. Put up a triple-double. Put up insane stats. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year. 6 Man of the Year, John Wall. That's where you had Jonathan Isaac, Most Improved. Cade Cunningham, Coach of the Year. Dwayne Casey. Christian Bartlett was the Exec of the Year. Dwayne Casey, who do you coach? The Pistons? Forgot who's on the Pistons. Oh, Luka Doncic, right? And Josh Giddey. Yeah, that's who it is. Josh Giddey's an international prospect. There's just like so many that like I could have had but didn't get. Very dumb. Very, very dumb. Alright. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, All-NBA third. We're not going to see any Spurs on here. On any of these teams, really. Yeah, we were just brutal. Wow. Not even enough rookies. Okay, cool. Yeah, we were terrible. We were 18-64. Just not very good whatsoever. Player stats. You guys can take a look at these for the most part. I mean, we had 7 guys average double figures. Not terrible, but not great. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, because we were brutal. The shooting wasn't good for the most part. Even Capella only shot 53%, which usually he shoots 60s. So, yeah, that's a bit tough. But, yeah, not a good season for us. But that's all right. Hopefully we can get a high draft pick and maybe rebound in our third and final season. So we'll see. Let's just see who wins the championship. It's going to be the Cavaliers beating the Kings. Kevin Durant in Cleveland, Finals MVP. Let's go to our third and final season. We have to really make a turnaround with this team. If we can win worst to first, that'd be incredible. Starting off right. Well, that pick that we traded for ended up being the 4th pick, but of course we also dropped all the way down to 5th. So we have the 4th and 5th pick, which is pretty solid, but I would be kind of happy, but we really need the first pick. So I guess we're gonna have to make a trade. Do this trade with the Thunder. I'd have to flip Damian Lillard, but it could be a move. It really could be a move. And I have to give it Fournier, 4th, 5th, and 3rd. I give it the 3rd overall pick. Yeah, we'll do it. We got to now trade Damian Lillard. So it looks like we're getting into this position of, okay, trade for American players and then just flip them for international players or picks. So I guess we'll see if we can do that, I guess. Noah Vonleh is from Indiana. You get Jared Allen, but he's from Texas. None of these players here are really amazing. But I guess I could get the 7th pick, which isn't too bad, and then Noah Vonleh. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to flip Noah Vonleh. I'll do this trade with the Pacers, so Noah Vonleh. We do a pick swap, and we get a first-round pick, top 10 protected from them. Traded the third pick, 2 future picks, and Serge Ibaka to the Rockets for the first overall pick. Davis Bertans to the Hawks for pick 20, sure, to clear up some cap space. Alright, so we're at the draft. We're going to take Victor Wembanyama, obviously. He's going to be our first pick. So there we go. He is from France, just so you guys know. So there we go. Victor Wembanyama, welcome to the squad. Next pick, we go with Ousmane Dieng. He is also from France, so we're going to take him with the, I think, 7th pick? Because everybody else here is not from, yeah. So we'll take him. We're going to take Dieng. And with our 20th pick, we're going to take Ousmane Dieng. Hopefully I'm saying that right, from Senegal. So pretty much, we took Victor and 2 Ousmanes. So there we go. One of these is a Eurostash. What? No Eurostash here. Okay, Porzingis declined his player option. Bogdanovic accept his. Jedi Osman, we're going to accept. And Theo Maledon, we're going to accept his as well. So, I don't know how much money we're going to have. If we're going to have any money in free agency. Probably not. I would like Jokic. But I don't think I can afford him. So that's not going to happen, is it? Vucevic is decent, but again, at that rate, might as well just re-sign Porzingis. I mean, ideally, yeah, I'd like Jokic. So, if I can make a trade for, let's say, if I trade, I don't know, Bogdanovic or Capella for something, I mean, that might be an option. So, let's see if that's out there for them. Alright, so I could do this trade with the Raptors, although then we'd have to trade Joe Harris. So if I get rid of Capella and I get a second-round pick, we get Denny Avdija, nice small forward. Then we have to flip Joe Harris for something, which I think that's okay. So let's just see what we could do with Joe Harris, if I can get an international player, or if I can get somebody that is... I mean, I guess I could do a first-round pick. I personally would prefer a player, though, because... I don't know. I mean, if anything, I could just take picks. Yeah, I could send him to Detroit. And we might as well just send him... Well, you know, we'll send him to Sacramento. There you go. Go live out your dream in Sacramento. Alright. Chances are I'm not going to get Jokic, right? He's just going to go to the Raptors. But, we're going to give him a contract. No trade clause. Yeah, he's not going to accept it. There's just no way. But that's alright. I mean, it's all good. Anything else that could be potentially juicy? Not really. I really want Jokic, but he is going to the Raptors, so yeah. Announce the rights on that. I might as well announce the rights on everybody here, and then I guess we could just sign Porzingis, I guess, because you never know. Like, we'll just wait to see. Yeah, he's not gonna go to the Jazz. It's just not gonna happen. So. He might go to the Pistons, though. Nah, he'll be there. He'll be there. He's not there. Okay, I thought maybe he'd be there, but, right. I guess Jonas Valanciunas wouldn't be too bad. Maybe we can sign a few guys here. We have a lot of money. There's got to be, like, somebody here that's, like, international, so... Alright, we'll just look around and see if we can fill out the rest of this team. So we made a lot of changes here. I don't know how good this team's going to be, but we got Wembanyama, we've got Avdija, we get Schroeder back, picked up Zubac, re-signed Bogdanovic, Theo Maledon still here, got Cedi Osman back, got Evan Fournier back in free agency, Ricky Rubio picked him up, we still got Korkmaz, picked up Bogdanovic again, I think I re-signed him as well, Yannick Noza, picked up Gabriel Deck, because he is from Argentina, and then we got Dieng and Didier that we drafted. So, I don't know. I mean, we lost out on a lot of guys. I really went all in for Jokic. Of course, Jokic then went to the Raptors, I believe. Or re-signed with them. I don't know if he was on that team or not, but either way, kind of annoying. It's a little upsetting, but this is our final season, so I don't know. Maybe we could make a miracle happen here, but I'm a little skeptical. Final season, this is the team we ended up with. Schroeder, Fournier, Avdija, Bogdanovic, Zubac with Victor Wembanyama, Theo Maledon, Bogdanovic, Osman, and off the bench, there's the guys getting minutes, and everybody else down here is not seeing the floor. I might as well go scoring options, I feel like. Yeah, might as well. So we're going to go Victor Wembanyama, the number 1 scoring option. I know he's playing off the bench, but might as well go him as number 1. I guess we can go Danny Avdija, number 2. Why not? And then Schroeder is the 3rd. That works. All right. We're just going to keep the team the way it is for now. I'm not very confident that we'll be very good in this third and final season, but you know what? Hey, I was surprised in our first season. So, lads and laddies, we are the 14th seed right now. Yeah, not looking hot. Let's take a look at the stats. Kind of just curious. So, who's doing well, who's not? I mean, it's tough because, like, these guys are young. So, I mean, if maybe we played another season or two, they could be decent and help us out. But, yeah, no. I said 3 seasons, cut it there. So, it's not looking too hot for us. We're kind of not playing that great. I mean, we could try to maybe flip some of my young guys to get some win now guys to maybe try to just force ourselves into the play-in and go from there. But, yeah, not looking too hot. We are sitting at 13 and 43. We're not even the worst team, by the way, which is weird. Who is worse than us? Someone's worse than us. The Denver Nuggets. Yeah, oh, no, we're not making the playoffs. Like, we would need to go... We would pretty much need to go undefeated, like, the rest of the way. And that's just not going to happen. So, pretty much this challenge is a failure. I mean, we could try to make a ballsy trade, but it's not going to work. So, like, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do. We kind of just have to accept the fact that we failed this challenge. So, it's all good. I mean, I in theory, I could have made an exception and be like, okay, where they're born. But I was like, you know what? We're just going to play it even harder and just say they have to be, just legitimately say they are from, like, not the U.S. Instead of saying, oh, yeah, you went to school here, so technically you are. I guess we could get back Clint Capella, but that just wouldn't really make much sense, right? No, it's not going to help us out. So I'm just going to sit with the rest of the video, and we'll just see how good or bad we end up being. So we ended up with the worst record in the thing. I mean, Victor Wembanyama got Rookie of the Year, though, and 6th Man of the Year. That's nice to see. And Danny Avdija was Most Improved Player. That's nice. Good for them. I mean, maybe if we played like another season or two, who knows? Maybe this team could kind of come to its own. But yeah, no. Right now, we were pretty bad. And yeah, maybe if I made an exception to where you could have been born outside of the U.S., like a Joel Embiid, for example. You know, I could have maybe done that, but I was strictly like international, like only. So, plus the fantasy draft could be hard too because you may not get like the position you want. Now, if I could have just went like put players on a team and then win that way, but that's like not much. That's not as big of a challenge. So that's why I was like, let's just do a fantasy draft. So fortunately, it didn't work out. I mean, we had a good first season. We definitely overperformed in our first season. Then I thought we kind of underperformed in our second season, and then this year it kind of was just like, all right, it's a bit of a mess, but you know, we tried our best, and it did not work. So let's just end up seeing who wins the finals here for this third and final season. Then we're just gonna close the video. It's going to be, no, not the Kings. It's gonna be the Wizards. Finals MVP. Jaren Jackson Jr. Alright, fair play to him. Alright, let's go to the full screen and close out the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know down in the comments what for videos. Check my social down in the description. I got a playlist down below containing other NBA 2K22 MyNBA content. And check out my channel in case you guys like content from me on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So it'd mean a lot if you could subscribe. And yeah, with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Have a great night. See you soon. And peace.